Hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to today's video. To all my returning subscribers, hello, welcome back. For those of you that are not part of my family, what are you still waiting for? You watch all the videos, you might as well come join us. You see the red button that says subscribe? Click on that button. Wait for the notification bell. Click on that one too. So you will be the first to see my videos once they drop. Now let's jump right into it. Chinyere Alex, I see you, Mama. How are you? How are you, Chinyere? How are you doing? You good? Are you good? Uh, are you good, Mama? All right, I'll have to go. Chinyere, I see you. How are you doing, baby? Uh, Let me go tell people we are live so they can come and join us. Let us go tell them. Chine, how are you doing? How are you doing, Mama? I hope everything is great. Hope everything is great. All right, guys. This 10-year-old girl's story. Some people say she's 10. Some other people say she's 11. Some other people say she's 13. I'm hearing some other people also say she's 15. So we don't even know how old the girl is, whether she's 15, whether she's 10, whether we don't even know who she is. But, let's just see what's going on. We are going to see what's going on. Okay, guys? So let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Okay, let me go back to where I was before. All right, I see everybody. Samuel Wiz, you are here. Chinyere, let me see what Chinyere said. Chinyere, how are you doing, Mama? It has been me and you. Good evening, Ma. All right, network seems, network is bad today. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, you good. All right, all right. Samuel, how are you doing? How are you doing, baby? I hope you're doing great. Bro Masha, my brother, how you day? How you day? How you day? I hope you day cool. Bro Masha, how are you? Please, as you're coming in, like the video, smash on the video, like it. Please like the video for me. Like the video. It's free. Just like it for me, please. 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 All right, guys. This story of the 10-year-old girl, it really hurts my heart. It hurts my heart because you begin to ask yourself, really, what is going on? What is this world turning into? When so one of my subscribers sent me the video, I'll be honest with you guys, it was so hard for me to watch. I couldn't, because I was imagining, I have 3 children. I was imagining my 10-year-old daughter or my 10-year-old son. Guys, I don't know, there was some time in Nigeria during Christmas, I think I did a video about the Dowen school, where whatever happened over there. And then the story of another girl, something happened to her in school too. And then the story with the school of Deeper Life, and so many things. And I asked the question, are our schools in Nigeria safe for our children? This, you guys know the story, so I'm not really going to play the video. But I want to say certain things, certain things that came to my mind. Okay, I wrote some of it down so that I can remember. The mother was pleading to Nigerians to help her because this thing happened. The first question you ask yourself is, when they came back from Dubai, and those teachers and those chaperones and those adults that witnessed this, why did nobody tell this girl's mother? Why did they wait a month before they now suspended the girl, when they saw that the video has gone viral? When they now saw it was going to look bad on their name, it was going to bring bad name to their brand. Now it's time for them to suspend her. Why did they not tell the mother? And they told the mother, according to what the mother said in the video, I'm going to let you guys hear just a little bit of it, where the mother was saying that they approached her and then they told her that her daughter just kissed a boy. You know, she doesn't even have to tell her husband. You don't tell everything to your husband, just take her phone away from her. That is number one. The school, why couldn't they just come out and tell this woman what happened? That's number one. Number two, why didn't they suspend or do whatever they needed to do to these children instead of threatening them and telling them not to say anything until when the videos got viral? That's when they now decided to suspend them. That's number two. Then the third question you ask yourself, what kind of school performs a pregnancy test on a 10-year-old or 11-year-old or 13-year-old, or even now people are saying she's 15? Who will conduct a pregnancy test without the consent of the parents? That's the third question, my people, I want you to ask yourself, okay? And then the fourth question I want to ask yourself, the mother said the girl said they gave her a substance to drink and that they were all under the influence of drugs. Even if they were under the influence of drugs, what kind of relationship does she have with her daughter? That her daughter could, even if nobody told her to tell their parents, that she wasn't comfortable to tell her mother what these boys did to her. But I can also understand from the other point of view, maybe she was scared. Who knows what they threatened her with? So I don't even know. Number 5 question I want us to ask ourselves this question. If that child is your child, would you want her video to be circulating around like this? Today I took my time to watch so many videos online. And I saw so many people making fun of it, saying that, oh, they went and found out her Instagram handle. She calls herself a bad girl for life. She was doing a lot of dancing there. That girl knows more. Some people say, oh, her eye don't open. Her eye don't open too much. Some other videos were saying she must have learned it from somewhere. Some other people are saying, oh, she doesn't look drugged. She looked like she was enjoying it. Some other people, there's so many videos out there. And since today, I've just been watching videos because I wanted to look at what other people are saying before I come with my own perspective. So many of them are saying so many things. Oh, she's dancing online, she's this. Now, the fifth question I want to ask you guys, apart when you ask yourself the question, if that was your daughter, would you want that video to be circulating? Then the fifth question I want to ask yourself is, because she dances on whatever is it in what do you call people call is it TikTok or whatever, does it justify the video that is going around? Oh, so because she knows about sex, or maybe she has had sex before, so it is okay that she had it? Is that what we're saying as a society? Or are we saying, oh, because she was dancing, so she was asking for it? I just want us to talk like sister to brother, brother to sister, mother to mother, father to father. I just want for you guys to just answer me in the comment section. These are questions I want us to ask ourselves. Number one, why did the school immediately they got off from that Dubai trip? Why did they not tell the parents of these children what is going on? Number two, why would they conduct a pregnancy test on a 10, 11, 12, 15-year-old without the consent of the mother? That's number 2 question. Number 3 question I want to ask yourself is, why did they suspend her a month after it happened? But they told the mom that it was just kiss. Don't tell your husband. It's not a big deal. Why? Then the 4th question I say, if it is your daughter that did this, let's say your daughter, some of us are holier than thou. Oh, my daughter will never do it. We know your daughter will never do it. I'm just saying, what if it was your child? Would you be circulating this video? Would you be so happy talking about it, making fun of it like you just saw a blue movie, like this is your own porn, like this is it, you have seen it? And then the 5th question I want you to ask yourself, is it justified because she dances sexually, because she looks like she answers bad girl for life, because she must be asking for it? Is that what we're saying as a society? I'm just asking. I need some clarification. Let me see what Masha said. Masha said, oh, network is bad. This kind network, safe. My network is not friendly with us. Oh Lord, this network is messing up. Mhm. Honestly, Chinyere, you are not the only one. Honestly, Chinyere, I'm heartbroken. I just feel like if this is my child, these questions I'm asking you guys is questions I've asked myself. If this was my daughter or if this was my son, would I want people to be saying, oh, because she don't open eye, because she's already wild, because she's already doing all this stuff, because she's already dancing and dancing like this on Instagram, because she's calling herself bad girl for life. So whatever happened in Dubai, whether it was forced, whether it was under the influence, whether she did it willingly or she was asking for it. Is that what we're saying as a society? I'm just trying to find out, and I want us to think. I want us to really think. And then number 6 question I want you to ask yourself. I want you to just take out all biases. Why is it that everybody, the 10-year-old girl, the 10-year-old girl, the 10-year-old girl, where is the 10-year-old boy that she was sleeping with? Where is the 10-year-old boy that she was having that sexual intercourse with? Where is the boy's parents? Where are they? We are making it look like it's okay for the boy, but it's not okay for the girl. Is it okay that a 10-year-old boy, I don't know how old the boy is, but is it okay that a 10-year-old boy is also having sex with a 10-year-old girl? Or let's give the boy 15 and the girl 15. Even if we decide to give them 13, whatever age we give them, they are minors. We keep making it look like the girl, oh, she don't open eye. That guy, I saw her Instagram page, she was dancing, she was doing this. Like it is okay. What about the boy? Are we as a society saying, oh, the girl should not do that, but the boy, is okay for the boy to do that? Why are we doing this double standard? Both the boy and the girl, they are kids. Guys, they are kids. Ijoman Naji, how are you, baby? How are you doing? Good evening, peace. How are you doing? They are kids, whether the boy or the girl. And then he begin the question that another question, number 7 question that comes to my mind is, what kind of relationship does this girl have with her mother? Her mother just gave her a phone. She doesn't go to check on the phone what she does on the phone. A 10-year-old. If she was 18, maybe an adult, I say, okay, maybe she will not give you her phone, but she's 10. If she's 10 or she's 12 or she's 15, didn't the mother see whether she had a TikTok or she had all these things where she was dancing? Nobody saw this. Nobody knew this. Guys, I just wanted to come to you guys from the parenting side of it. We as mothers and fathers, we have a lot of work to do. We as mothers and fathers, we have a lot of work to do. There are so many things that are happening in this generation that did not happen when me and you grew up. We didn't have social media then. So a lot of things will not be broadcasted on the internet like that. We didn't have a lot of stuff that is happening now. The things are getting younger and younger. Before, when you talk about children having sex, you're talking about children in secondary school. You're talking about children that are 16, 17. You're talking about children that are maybe in first year college. Most people is in first year college that they start to do whatever they need to do. But these days, we are hearing children in elementary school, second grade, third grade are having sex. We are hearing children that are in middle school, fifth grade, sixth grade are having sex. My people, if this doesn't worry you, it worries me a lot. Whatever happened in Dubai happened. And it is nasty. It is gruesome. It's not supposed to be shared. It's not supposed to be laughed about. It's not a joke. That thing is supposed to wake us up as parents to know that we have a lot of work to do. The problem we have in this generation is that we are so rich that we can afford phones for our children. I remember when we were growing up, we had only one phone, and that phone used to be in the hallway in my house. You know, the landline. It used to be in the hallway. When anybody calls you, yes, you're talking standing there, everybody in the house is hearing what you're saying. But these days now, thank God for technology, because technology has its benefits, that we can now give our children phone to call us if they're in danger. But as a parent, we need to keep an eye on those phones we have given our children. We need to keep an eye on what they are posting on social media. If they are younger than 18, they are children. They are minors. The internet these days, things pop up. There are, when you see children's channel, you see things pop up, and most of the time when you click on those things, there might be pornography, there might be things your children should not be seeing. Put some kind of measures with your children's phones. Watch what they are doing, what sites they go to. Check on their computers, check on their phones to see the sites they go to and what they look at. My people, especially my Nigerian people, the story of this 10-year-old girl is something that should make us sad. Is something that should make us sad. Whether she's under the influence or whether she did it willingly or whether she was enjoying it, it is so sad. Whether she's 10 or she's 12 or she's 15 or she's 14, she is still a minor. How can a little girl like this, in the video, it looked like she knew what she was doing and she was enjoying it. It looked like she was not under the influence of anything. But the mother said she told her that she was. They gave her something to drink. I wasn't there. You were not there. So we're going to go back. And now I kept seeing so many other videos where they say that the boys are, I don't know whether it's true or it's a lie. And there's another video I saw on the internet. He said the boy confesses that there were 3 of them. It wasn't a 17 seconds video. It was a 35 minutes video. And so I don't know whether it's true. You know, when things like this happen, things start coming up. You don't know which one is true. But I just wanted to come from the angle of we parents. Please, my people, let us pay attention. Let us pay attention, okay? To what I will start with her mom. Yes. What kind of a mom will just take a phone and give a 10-year-old and you don't even know? When they came back from Dubai, from what they are saying now, the children are saying that they were not, the girl told the mother that they were put together, the boys and the girls were put together, and that from what the mother said, and that the teachers they were not chaperones, they were not being supervised. And then the school is saying on their own account that no, the boys were put separately, the girls were put separately, and that this thing happened by 2 a.m. when the teachers were sleeping, that the boys now came upstairs. And then you begin to ask yourself, teachers, I keep telling you, teachers are born, they are not made. If you know you don't have the heart to be a teacher, don't go into that profession because there's no money in that profession. If you think you're going to be a teacher to be a millionaire, my sister, change your mind because you won't be a millionaire as a teacher. You must have the heart to be a teacher because teachers are born. If a woman paid money for you to be accountable for their children that they put in your care, you should be accountable for those children. You should be accountable for those children. You should take care of those children. You should open your eyes and make sure that what happened in Dubai doesn't happen to children. They were put in your care. And then when something like this happened, instead of you to tell the parents, instead of you to say, this is a problem, what do we do? How do we make sure this doesn't happen again? Mama, let's go get your daughter pregnancy test. You were hiding it, telling the mother, oh, don't tell your husband. And the mom too, why would somebody tell you that your daughter kissed a boy and that you should not tell your husband and you didn't call it anything? Why didn't you call your daughter to probe and ask what is going on? Even though they said kiss, I want to be sure. Because when a teacher calls me and tell me, look at what your child did, talk to your child about it, I will call my child and say, well, even if she say, I will go call my children's schoolmates, I will call their friends. I will want to investigate because children these days lie. They lie. They know more than we do. So you try to probe until she didn't know anything about it. Until, according to her, when they went for a meeting, the man now said, did your daughter not tell you what happened when it happened? And she said she started screaming, what happened? What happened? What happened? And then she started beating her daughter. That was when her daughter now said, Mommy, can I tell you something? And the daughter now said, what relationship does she have with her daughter? Let us say she was drugged. Let us say they forced her to do this. When she came back, what kind of relationship do you have with your daughter that she couldn't come and say, even though I did something wrong, but I need to tell you? My sisters, we have to start doing better. It is good to be a disciplinarian. It's good to discipline your child. It's good to love on your child, but it's good to strike a balance where they can be open to come to you and tell you, no matter how bad, you might yell at them, you might scream at them. You know, you might even, those of them that whoop, you might even do stuff. But the truth of the matter is that that child can come to you and tell you what is going on. If the school didn't want to tell you, maybe your daughter would have leaked it somehow. And she said her daughter was traumatized. Her daughter wouldn't want to go to school. In the morning, she'll be calling her, go to school, come on, let's go. And she wouldn't want to go. Why didn't she take time to find out why she didn't want to go to school? In a way, everybody wants to blame the mother. Oh, is the mother, is the father. Yes, some cases in Igbo culture, especially when a child does good, it is the father. When a child does bad, it's always the mother. But the truth of the matter is that the mother and the father did not pay attention. The school themselves too messed up big time. The girl is a child. Whether she's dancing on Instagram, whether she's showing herself on Instagram, whether she don't open eye, whether she don't shine eye, whether she's a bad girl for life or whatever, she is still a child. Children make mistakes. She is still a child. But instead of us as a society to sit down and spread the video and condemn her, can we find her some help somewhere? Can we reach out and find this girl some help somewhere? Let me see what you guys are saying. I will start with her mother. Okay. Her damage control did more harm than good. Yes, it did. Yes, her damage control did more harm than good. You know, if she is if she is rich enough to go and put her child and pay for Dubai, maybe they would have found another way to get this video being circulated. Find a way we can pull it out of the internet. Find a way to do other. Get this girl help. This girl needs help. Whether she enjoyed what she was doing or she doesn't like what she's doing, me and you will agree that this is not normal for a 10-year-old. This is not normal. Whether she's 12 or some people say she's 13, some people say she's 15. I don't care how old she is. That happened in that video, it is not normal for a child to do that. Something else deeper is happening, and we need to find the cause. And we need to find the cause. Because if she was not under the influence and she was able to sleep with a boy like that, somebody has been doing that to her before, or she has been doing that before. We need to find out what is going on. I hope they find help for her. Okay? All right. So Samuel said, from the mom, said a lot about the woman, just truth, which makes people to doubt everything she said. Yes, that is why now I saw a video where one girl went and pulled her pictures, the pictures of the mom, showing that the mom came looking to us like she was a village girl when she is a modern girl. I saw that on the internet too. The way she was talking and the way she was making it look, I mean, Nigerians help me. So people are not trying to say, no, she's lying, because they say what she said was half true. She said some truth, then some were lies. And when you begin to present yourself like that, people don't see the cost. People don't see why they should help you. All right? You're right, Samuel. Peace, exactly. But we mothers need to wake. We need to wake up. We should stop pretending as mothers. You sent your daughter to secondary school with 5 shirts, and your daughter doesn't go anywhere in secondary school except during visiting day when you go to visit her. But your daughter is coming back holidays with 15 designer shirts, all Gucci. And you're asking her, where did you get this from? And your daughter is telling you, my girlfriend gave it to me. You say, okay. Mommy, that is not right. What girlfriend will give your daughter 15 Gucci shirts? A girl you sent to school with 5 clothes that you could afford, and she's coming home with Gucci belt, Gucci, and you don't know what's going on? Mommy, you want to pretend, and daddy, that you don't know what's going on? We as parents need to open our eyes and stop pretending like we're not seeing what's going on. Your children are doing stuff that you're noticing, but in social media, that's what they do on social media. A 10-year-old. And there was another video I saw on Instagram of this guy, was showing all the dances she was doing on Instagram. But the question is, even if she did all that, does that justify why what happened in Dubai happened? There is no justification for rape. If it is an R word, there is no justification for it. Guys, I don't know. This story really, apart from Osinachi's story, this is another story that really, really upset me. It really made me sad because I was imagining, what if this was my child? What if this was my niece? What if this was my, nephew? Because we are so concerned about the girl, like the girl, as if the boy is not also involved. The boy needs help too. It's not normal for a little boy of her age, 10-year-old, to be that into women, to be that into a girl, to be that into sex too. Let the truth be said. Something is not right somewhere, my uniques. I just wanted to come and share that with you guys. I would have loved to play the video of the mom, but all of you have seen it. And let us keep our fingers crossed and still wait. But Christland School, whatever they call themselves, is it Christland or Christland? That school didn't do well. Nigerian schools should be more accountable for the children that have been put into their care. In this day and generation, with whatever that is happening on TV, with everything we see on the internet, with everything we see on social media, we parents and we teachers must keep our eyes open and be at alert at all times. These children are more computer savvy than me and you. They can sit down right there and play games with you, and you won't even know the difference. They can be there watching a pornography, you won't know. And when you're coming, they switch it as fast as possible because they are very good at it. That's why we as parents and we as teachers, we need to be very careful because we are the custodians of these children. These children have been put in our care. We need to let this little girl story be an eye-opening event for all of us mothers. Watch your children closely. Watch what they are posting on social media. If they are adults, okay. In America here, when you're 18, they say you're an adult. At least if they're adults, you say, okay, even though it's bad, but at least they're adults. But minors, little children, doing stuff on the internet, doing everything, and mothers and fathers, we don't even know what's going on. Mind the school you're taking your children to. Be an involved parent. Be involved. Go to your children's school. When my children were younger in elementary school here, I remember I don't remember whether it's on Wednesdays or Thursdays that my husband is always off. My husband will go to the cafeteria and eat lunch with his children. I was a teacher, so I never had the opportunity to do that. So I'm always in school teaching, but my husband is not a teacher. So what my husband will do is anytime he will just go and sit, because in America, yeah, they can let parents come in and eat lunch with their children. My husband will go to the cafeteria and sit and eat lunch with his children. Be an involved parent. Be involved in the education of your children. Don't just take your children and dump them to school and say, oh, it is the teacher's problem. Let them deal with it. Those teachers will not take care of your children like the way you will take care of your children. Get involved. Show up in school. Volunteer in their media room. Volunteer in their classrooms. There's something we call mystery readers. Go up there on mystery and be a mystery reader and go there and read to your children. Let the teachers see that you are involved in the education of your children. So that because they know you'll always be there. So when anything happens, they have no other choice than to tell you. We in Nigeria, we like to cover up. We cover up the good. We cover up the bad. We cover up the ugly. We cover. We are always covering because we don't want people to know. And the more we are covering, when you put secrecy into something, evil keeps thriving because we are covering it up. Guys, I just wanted to come and say that to you guys. I was so upset. I was so down. I said, look this is somebody's daughter. And the internet does not forget. Internet doesn't forget. That thing is going to follow that girl all through her life. But we are so concerned about the girl. Nobody is talking about the boy. Like the girl is, oh my God, a 10-year-old girl. What about the 10-year-old boy that she was with? Do you people think it's okay? Oh, he's a boy, so it's okay. No, he's not. He's a child too. These are children. And I want to beg you guys, my uniques. Lillian, how are you, baby, doing, Lillian? How are you doing, baby? Let me tell you guys something. If you have that video on your phone, I am begging you. My sisters, delete that video. If you know somebody that has that video, delete that video. Be an advocate for that 10-year-old girl and tell them, let us stop sharing that video. In America here, if they catch you sharing that video, we call it child pornography, and you're going to go to jail for it because that is a child. In America here, if they see you with that kind of video and you send it to somebody or you send it to another child to watch, and the parent of that child sees that video and they call the police on you, honey, you are going to jail. That's child pornography. But in Nigeria, I don't know whether we don't have these laws. Everybody is sending it. People are putting it on their Instagram. People are laughing about it. Go watch it on my Instagram. Go watch it over there. Go see it over there. Oh, that girl fit knack, eh? That girl can knack, oh. That girl na professional knacker. What is so funny about it? That's a child. That's a child. We should be more worried emotionally what that girl is going through, psychologically what has happened to her, emotionally and psychologically what has happened to her, what she is doing. Have you ever asked yourself, maybe somebody did that to her? Have you ever asked yourself, maybe somebody has been abusing her sexually since when she was a child? We don't even know. Number three, you have not asked yourself, maybe an adult did that to her and now she thinks it's okay. That's a way of life. There are so many layers. We are just talking about the behavior. Oh, look at what she did. Look at what she did. But when you come underneath all the behavior and begin to, like onion, begin to peel it. You see how you peel an onion? Begin to peel the layers. You begin to see that this girl has more problem than we are thinking. And we are here thinking, oh yeah. And somebody said, oh, well, she said, what is that? Is it not sex? When a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old did something like that, and somebody is asking her, why did you do it? And she said, what is the big deal? Is it not sex? That is a very concerning statement. My uniques, that is a scary statement. That means to her, it's nothing. She is either used to it or she has been doing it for some time, or to her, her emotions are not even in it. And for a little girl to say that, if that's really what she said, I don't know whether I was just going through videos, looking at things on the internet, and I saw that. If that's really what she said, that should concern you and that should concern me. Let us not be too forward to laugh about it or be happy to share the video or be happy to put it on our Instagram and laugh about it. We are all going to be mothers or we are mothers now. We are all going to be fathers or we are fathers now. You don't know what your child will do tomorrow. You don't know whose child whose child will be the next tomorrow. Would you want them to treat your child the way you're treating this little girl's video? Please, I want you guys to join me. Let us start talking about this girl needs help. Because now I know what we do in Nigeria. They will talk about it by next week. Now there'll be another thing, they'll push it under the rug. That girl needs psychological evaluation. That girl needs psychological assessment. That girl needs to be on somebody's couch as a therapist, or with a therapist that is speaking to her, trying to counsel her, trying to find out why. See, for every action, there is a consequence. For every cause, there is always an effect. So there must be something that made this girl feel so comfortable taking her clothes off in front of other children. Most girls that do this or boys that do this, they do this under the bushes, under the table. They hide where people will not see them. But this girl took off her clothes and was doing this where other children were watching, and she was not even perturbed. My people, that is a sign of danger. That's not good. That's not good. Most children that you catch having sex, they are caught hiding. Then you catch them and be angry with them. Or they are doing it under the table. Or they are doing it in the mother's bedroom when the mother is gone. They are hiding to do it because they know it is wrong. But this girl is in front of her friends, taking different positions. And these children are watching. Everybody is watching. And she is not perturbed. She is not moved. She doesn't care. She does not care. My sisters and brothers, who is concerning? It's very, very concerning to me. And it should also be a concern for each and every one of us. Remember what I told you guys in my last video. Let us be the change we want to see out there. If you want something to change, the change begins with you. Delete that video. Tell your friends to delete that video. Tell people you know to delete that video. Let us start from there. Our children they are very smart. They are very smart, peace. They are smarter than us. Those children can trick you in a day. That's why you have to open your eyes and follow them bumper to bumper. Otherwise, they will be doing things right under your nose and you will not even know. The story is not straight. If you start analyzing the story, yeah, that's what I told you. The story is not straight because the school is saying a different story. I've seen the story of the school. The mother's story is like disjointed. The mother's story is not flowing right. And then you started hitting your child, and then your child, you didn't notice. You said your child was going through trauma. If we begin to analyze the mother's story, your child is going through trauma according to you. She was going through trauma. Every day you tell her to go to school. And what did you do? Did you sit her down to find out why she's going through a trauma? If she was really going through trauma, she will be depressed. She will not want to be seen. She will be hiding in the room. She won't want to do her stuff. She won't be doing well in school. This, that, that. What did you do as a mother when you saw she was traumatized? What did you do? Her story is like she didn't know. And then somebody came to you and told you that take your daughter's phone away because she kissed a boy. And to you say, okay, you have heard, you're gonna talk to her and you're gonna take the phone. And then they told you, don't tell your husband, though it's not everything you tell. Why are they giving you that nonsense advice? Not for you not to tell your husband. That is when somebody like me, I will become suspicious. When you begin to tell me this cock and bull story, I'll begin to say there is a Rohi somewhere. My sisters, we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. Her story is not straight. There are so many things that are not straight. Why didn't they tell the mother when they got back? Why? Why did they wait a month to suspend the girl? Why? So there are so many things, so many things. Guys, as you're coming in, please like the video. As you're coming in, please like the video. Guys, I'm going to stop right here, but I'm going to talk more about this. I'm going to talk more about this. Maybe I'm going to do something on parenting and how to be aware, how to be a parent in today's world. You have to be a parent that knows what's going on. Otherwise, these children will play you. They will mess you up. But please let us be the change we want in the world. Delete that video. Tell your family members to delete it. Let your family members tell their family members to delete it. Let their friends tell your friends to delete it, and let them tell their friends to delete it. Let us stand up for that little girl and that little boy as a society. Let us stop making fun of them, laughing, putting it on our Instagram. It is now a joke, it's a meme. It's a joke, it's a meme, it's something to laugh about. No. Remember what I always tell you guys. When you carry another person's mother's corpse, it looks like it's nothing until it becomes your own mother's corpse. Then you begin to cry and feel the pain of losing a mother. You don't know what your children will do tomorrow. We are so busy running our mouth, condemning the mother, condemning the father, condemning everybody. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. We pray it doesn't happen to any of us. But let us please show empathy and be sympathetic with other people. Remember what I always tell you guys. Be kind to yourselves and to each other. Let us be kind to this 10-year-old girl. I don't know how old she is. Some say she's 13, some say she's 15. I've seen everything on the internet. But no matter how old she is, let us please be kind to that little girl. And let us also be kind to the boy, because nobody is talking about the boy. For a little 10-year-old boy to be this good with having sex with a little girl, something also is wrong somewhere. We need to begin to probe psychological evaluation and assessment to find out what else. There is something deeper we need to find out that is going on with these children. And let us begin to deal with those things as a society instead of making fun of 10-year-olds. All right? Remember to give us a thumbs up, share the video, and please subscribe to the channel. I need you to come join me. Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why you are unique. Be kind to yourselves and to each other. Bye-bye.